Hello there and welcome along to the second quarter-final of the day. It's the Belarus side versus Austria for a place in the semi-finals. Both women's side out there and prepping ahead of this game. One result so far from the quarter-final stages. The Czech Republic beating Austria by 4-3. They beat Australia. Austria in action next against Belarus. So the Czechs already through. And they will play either the Netherlands or the Ukraine. The winner of this game will take on either the defending champions Germany or Poland. So final few stages of the warm-up for both sides. The Indoor Hockey World Cup coming to you from the Arena Leipzig in Germany. It's the second time it's been held here, the fourth ever Indoor Hockey World Cup. Got 12 men's teams and 12 women's teams battling it out there over 2 floors. This the main floor, the main arena. And it's where the curtain will come down on Sunday. Will the Germans be able to hold on to their titles? Both men's and women's side, both ranked #1 in the world, both reigning champions and both playing here on home soil. Our second quarter final of the day, Belarus versus Austria, is next. Chance for the coaches to have their say ahead of this game. Belarus gather in their huddle away to our left-hand side here from the commentary box. Take you through their starting lineup shortly. Their opponents down in the bottom corner there are Austria. And here is the Belarus lineup. We'll go with their starting lineup with his Mikhejevic, Bashevic, number 12, Babkova, number 16, Batura wearing the number 19, and Navitskaya will start in goal for Belarus. 12 names on your screen there though. Rolling substitutions throughout the 2 20-minute halves. And there are the Austrians in the all-red shirts and black skirts. Austria ranked 4th in the world and Belarus ranked 3rd, so this one again will be another nail-biter. Tansondi, the coach for Austria. 3 7th place finishes for Austria in their World Cup outings so far. A 7th in Leipzig here in 2003, 7th in Vienna, and 7th in Poznan. Let's take through the starting lineup again. It'll be Nicola Gross, the number 2, Julia Busch, Katharine Lenzinger, Karin Stiffelmeier, and Christine Vukovic, who will start. They're the starting 5. Crowd just awaiting the two sides' official entry into the arena. There's a scurry of activity down there pitch side now as the two captains meet each other. There'll be the official toss and then we'll be down to business. Christine Vukovic, the Austrian captain, away to our left-hand side. Alongside her, Vola Shinta, very experienced number 10 for Belarus. Atmosphere certainly brewing for the next quarter-final as well. Germany versus Poland, our final quarter-final of the night. The Netherlands versus Ukraine. And this our second quarter-final. Czech Republic already through. But who will go through now between Belarus and Austria? I'll sit back and enjoy the action with us here, wherever you're watching it around the globe. Quarter-final stages of the tournament and the semis and the finals all being broadcast online. I can only imagine what's going through the thought of the players ahead of this crunch game between Belarus and Austria. Belarus lined up to our left-hand side in the all-white kit with the black socks. There they are. And it'll be Christine Vukovic of Austria, who will start in goal for the Austrians in red. Mariana Navitskaya for Belarus, wearing the number 20 jersey. There are the Austrians, poised, ready for action. Key moments of preparation mentally ahead of this game. Here we go then. It's quarter-final number 2 of the day, and it features Belarus versus Austria. Austria coming out closest to us on your screens. And there are Belarus in the all-white kit and black socks, lining up at the bottom of your screen. Game on. So this is the must-win game for both sides. Belarus, who we said finished third, or ranked third, I should say, finished fourth in Poznan last time round in 2011. Lost that game 4-2 to Ukraine in the semis. They want to assure themselves of another semi-final berth, but they'll have to get past Austria first. As for Austria, well, they are ranked fourth in the world and have had those 3 7th place finishes in the 3 World Cups before this. How will World Cup number 4 fare for the indoor specialists? Final words of encouragement from inside the Belarus huddle. Average age of 27.6 in the Belarus side. It's pretty much the same side that featured in Poznan 4 years ago when they finished fourth. Austrians, slightly fresher, younger legs. They were the beaten semi-finalists in the 2014 Euro Hockey Indoor Championships, and here they are at the Indoor Hockey World Cup. Quarter-final against Belarus, a possible semi-final against Germany or Poland. So, as we said, 20 minutes a half. Timeouts in each half, 1 apiece for each side, should they require them. Saw them used in the first of the quarterfinals between Australia and the Czech Republic. Can just sway the balance and disturb the rhythm of the game too. A few German beats take us into the start of this first half between Belarus and Austria. Settle yourselves. It'll be Belarus playing from left to right to get us underway. Start is taken by Papkova, and it is Belarus who will be attacking from left to right. Their opponents, Austria, in this second quarter-final of the Indoor Hockey World Cup 2015 from the Arena Leipzig in Germany. Ball off the boards there, almost found its target in the front line, which was Bakshevich. Number 12 there on the right of your screen. Alongside her up front is Papkova. Here at the back for Austria, Vukovic, the captain there, wears the number 19 on this left-hand side, closest to us. Instead, Austria coming up down that right-hand flank. Lenzinger playing the ball up there down the right. Here's a chance to counter-attack, though, for Belarus. A bit more space here, all the way around the back. A bit of a dead ball there. Where can Belarus go from here? Back is the answer, and round. Here's a chance, open chance too, and it was smothered well by the goalkeeper. Stiffelmeier coming out and narrowing the angle there to deny Belarus an early goal. Czech Republic's goal, in fact, against Australia, the first one coming in within the first minute. And there too, Belarus almost coming close. Required a good save from the Austrian goalkeeper. Here it is from behind the goal. Left pad, and then bounces away that shot coming in from Michajek. So it should be a close run thing between these two sides. Belarus, as we said, just one place higher in the FIH World Rankings indoors. They're ranked 3rd and pushing for that place in the semi-finals. They've not been in the semi-finals since, well, the last time round in 2011 in Poznan when they finished 4th. Good strong start though from Belarus here in this first half against Austria. Already an early substitution there for Austria. Nicola Gross coming off. I think she just took one on the knuckles there and she's just getting some medical attention on it down in the bottom half of your screen there. The physio just getting to work on that knuckle. Austria in the meantime come down that right hand flank and mistrap from Julia Bush. The kayak there in the all-white strip for Belarus, and this is Batura now at the back. So it's just gingerly checking each other out here and scanning what options may be available. The boards down the right-hand side certainly are, and here's a chance now inside the circle. Good defending, strong flat stick from Lenzinger, Catherine Lenzinger, and Alexandra Lenzinger playing in the same side together, but Katrina there at the back. Alongside her is Vukovic, the Austrian captain. No attacks as yet for Austria. It's been all Belarus in these first few minutes. Here is a chance though for Austria with Podpera. Belarus getting set to make a number of changes down there on the touchline. On the halfway line you can see 4 changes ready to roll on, and Austria line up with the same. So all 4 outfield players looking to substitute in the next couple of minutes. That one's up off the stick, but it was lifted into the player. Austria ball. Austria take the time to roll on the new players. So Laginga, Marta Laginga over the ball, number 17 now for Austria to get us started again. Not quite the pace to the game before this, which saw the Czech Republic beat Australia by 4-3 and go through to the semi-final stages. Here's a chance for the opening goal. Ball just dragged back. Appeal for a foot there. Batura again at the back for Belarus. Over to this right-hand side with Bashevic. Five minutes gone then, no goals as yet. Belarus 0, Austria 0. Line ball is on. Good dive back inside. Couldn't thread the ball through. Looking to play that 1-2 with Mikhayak. Great deception on that pass. Just opened up her wrists to try and play the ball through to Mikhayak. Right idea. Now Austria yet to build a significant attack of their own. Can they get something here? Good interception, well read, and brought out from defence by Batura. Now the changes come on for Belarus, and it's Zabrotskaya on the right-hand side. Deep in defence is Lupac. No way down the left to have an avenue though for Belarus, and a chance to counter-attack. 2-on-1 here for Austria against the runner play. It was a good save from the goalkeeper. Navitskaya having to come out at full stretch and save that one. That Austria's best chance of the game. Well, the keeper all the way out and off her line for Austria. The Austrian goalkeeper Stiffelmeier having to go right out, and we've seen that a lot from the keepers in the tournament so far, going out to those wide areas. Shot on target, parried away. And remember, no long corners in indoor hockey. So the ball's gone behind the baseline. This is the save. Comes off Shintar's shot. A little bit of pressure here from Belarus, just stepping up their press. And good defence there at the back on the left-hand channel as well from Lupac. Technically, look at the players, how low they have to get to win that ball back and strengthen the tackle. Actually Austria's ball, and they've taken it quickly here, and they've got an overload on that left-hand flank. Unfortunately, the first touch from Julia Bush wasn't the greatest. And that has been blown for playing through the player, drilling through the player, and Austria have the ball back. Had their best chances in the first half so far from counter-attacks. Again, this time trying to push it through on the boards. No rush here. Obviously, the players have the self-pass if they want to get things going. That's a lovely ball down the right-hand side. Bit scrappy along that board, that right board now, as the players try and jostle for position and try and get the ball out. Obviously not allowed to lift it over the stick in indoor hockey as you would in an outdoor game. So it'll be a bully over where the incident was. Bit of a scramble for this one too. Free hit called back, and it's blown just inside the Belarus half. Another roll of players too for Belarus, so it's a majority of the players that started the game back on for the second spell. A little bit of a mistake there at the back for Austria. The ball comes back and pinged onto the stick of Papkova. That was a chance, half chance, but a chance nonetheless. There's Papkova back on the 45-degree angle. Into her foot though. So almost halfway through this first half between Belarus and Austria. No goals to report as yet. Austria with a half chance from a counter-attack, and certainly got to say Belarus have had the better of the open play in this first half. Austria though looking to get ahead against the runner play, using the boards, good skills there, tucks it back, an open goal, good save from the keeper. Well, really she should have buried that. Bush had done all the work down the left-hand channel. I think we'll see later that the chance fell to Podpera. Ball across the face of goal as well, and no one on the far post. So a couple of chances there for Austria. Still no goals. Belarus then just recycling the ball. Important that they maintain possession, that they move the line of defence. Austria, you can see, tracking from left to right. And inside the circle, well, that's where Belarus have to shoot from if they're going to score. Circle away to their right-hand side. Good low defending again from Austria. Austria, the world number 4, coming forward now. Had that chance moments ago. Again, that ball just dragged through and forced into the player. And that's why Austria have been pulled up, and the possession now goes Belarus's way. Belarus again changing numbers up. They're changing quite frequently here. dear, that wasn't the greatest of passes, but somehow finds its way through. There's overload on the left-hand side if Belarus want to use it, and they do. Little peel out. Also, Austria fast on their feet to try and defend that line to goal. Off the boards this time again, picked up on the reverse stick and the ball off the stick. No harm done. Again across the baseline, the final touch coming from Christine Vukovic, Austrian captain, who now takes a little break. She's replaced on the field by Langiar. Austria ball, self-pass. Good awareness to take that early, and then brings the ball back on the 90-degree ball under the arm and earns the penalty corner. It's the first penalty corner of the game, and it goes Austria's way. Yeah, it all came from that quick self-pass. Put the extra pressure on Belarus. They were on the back foot from there. Now the four defenders and the goalkeeper will try and keep this one out. So Lisa Streyer, number 27, is at the top of the circle, as is Laguignard. Laguignard, the number 17, comes her way. Takes a straight flick and scores! Austria take the lead. Marta Laguignard is the goal scorer. Austria 1, Belarus 0. So it came from a penalty corner, the first penalty corner of the game, and here's how it came about. What a finish. Top left. This will be a good view of it. Nothing the postman could do about it. Zabotskaya was on the goal line, but she couldn't deny that opening goal from Laguignard. Little foot there. Advantage played from the umpire. Well, that should settle a few nerves in the Austrian camp, that's for sure. 6 minutes left to go until half-time. Against the run of play, you've got to say, Austria have taken the lead, but deservedly so, because it was a well-executed penalty corner. And they win the free hit now inside their own half. Austria playing from right to left if you're just joining us. And 1-0 up here. Belarus yet to get a shot on target. There's a lovely first-time ball down the line, but unable to gather it was Alexandra Lenzinger this time, who was down on those right boards. Well, one goal will do it. Austria, remember, the best they've ever finished in a Hockey World Cup is 7th. Oh, nice little turn. Keeper just has to parry it away in the end. It was a good turn, a strong turn too, from Yulia Mikhayak. Almost took out 3 players there and got the shot off on target. Have a look at this. Just tucked it under her body. 4, in fact, around her. Was able to get the shot off. Lifted it, though, at a comfortable height for the goalkeeper to parry away. And in the end, a good save from Christine. Bit of a nothing ball, that one. Down the boards and across the baseline. So Belarus will have possession. They'll take the restart from the top of the circle just there. Both sides seem to be mirroring each other as far as substitutions go. Cool, calm head from the Austrian defender there. And goal scorer Marta Laguignard scores and now takes a break. So things going to plan so far for Austria. Got that goal on the board, that all-important goal that separates the two sides in this quarter-final. Quarter-final number 2 of the day between Belarus and Austria. Australia, well, sadly, they lost today. If you're a fan of the Hockey Roos, they lost 4-3 to the Czech Republic just before this. And sadly won't make the semi-final stages. Czech Republic through, though, and will face either the Netherlands or Ukraine. The winner of this game will take on Germany or Poland. There was a chance here. At one point there, Belarus had numbers over, but just dribbling with it a little bit too much. Didn't really get her eyes up and take a look what was in front of her, but there was acres of space. Interception though now from Austria. Bush again comes away with it. It's scrappy, end-to-end stuff. Zabrotskaya down the left side. Good elimination. Execution of the second pass wasn't great. We've got a 2-on-1 possibly here at the back. Well read though by the Belarus defence. Good tackle. Did their work, track back. Can Belarus get one back before the end of the first half? It wasn't the easiest of passes to pick up from under her feet, but Zabrotskaya did well to keep the ball alive there. Here she is in possession. Now this counter-attack, lovely bit of skill tucked under the arm. Advantage played, and penalty corner. There was a foot inside the circle. And Austria will get their second penalty corner of the game. Came up off the stick there, and then back onto a foot. So, penalty corner number 2. Laginia of Austria scoring from penalty corner number 1. She's not on the pitch at the moment. Christine Vukovic is, though, the number 19 for Austria. There's a look at the defenders on the line. Face masked up. There's the strike, and it goes in! 2 from 2 for Austria. This time Vukovic adding the second. It's Belarus 0, Austria 2. So the captain delivering when it counted just at the end of this first half. Took a deflection from the goalkeeper, was running out, trying to squeeze that angle. But Navitskaya just getting a little touch on the stick there, and it went past her to give Austria their second. So there's confirmation of the goal scorer. And we're inside the final minute now of the first half between Belarus and Austria. Now, you've got to say, from the early exchanges, Belarus certainly looked the better of the two sides, certainly more threatening. But Austria have been efficient inside the circle. Not on that occasion. Good pace on that one down the left-hand boards. Final few seconds. There goes the hooter for half-time. And at the half, Belarus trail. It's Belarus 0, Austria 2. Well, all the damage in that half done from the penalty corner experts. Marta Laginia, first of all, for Austria, putting her side ahead. And then Christine Vukovic, the Austrian captain, picking it up. There we go, goals on 14 and 20 minutes for Austria. They have the lead at half-time. Well, nervy times as a coach. Let's have a look back on that first half then. There was an early save in the goal for Austria for their goalkeeper Stiffelmeier. There was the first goal. No doubt about that one. Top right as we looked at it there. Top left as the striker Laginia thrashed that one home. 1-0 Austria. Then aiming for a similar spot, but the keeper getting a bit of something on this. And that deflection taking Vukovic's goal, goal-bound, and giving Austria a very comfortable 2-0 lead at half-time. No other real chances for Belarus in that first half. And there now the Austrian camp gather themselves.
Wenn die den Ball statisch im Eck haben hier, ja, ich bin mit dem tiefen Brett, schiebe ich hier immer drauf. Ja, aus der tiefen Bewegung drauf, ja, damit der Winkel verkürzt wird, damit die eine Stresssituation haben. Das passt wunderbar. Ja. Vom Aufbau her, schauen wir, dass wir immer wieder jetzt mal den linken ein bisschen weiter nach innen haben. Ja. Der rechte braucht auch nicht ganz an die Bande, aber dass der auch ein bisschen steht. Vor allem der linke ein bisschen weiter innen. Warum? Um diese Zone zu öffnen. Ja. Weil dann haben wir immer die Möglichkeit, ja, den anzuspielen aus der Drucksituation. Plus, wenn die trotzdem weiter innen steht, können wir immer noch auch diesen Bandenball machen. Ja. Wenn die den Bandenball extrem zumachen, haben wir den zweiten, der hier mit reinkommen könnte. Also das heißt auch immer wieder schauen, geht der lange Ball, ist der offen, kann ich den anlaufen, ist der aber halbwegs geschlossen, muss ich sofort in eine andere Zone mich begeben. Ja? Auf der Seite. Ja? Auch mal tiefer noch fast fallen lassen. Ja? Wenn die immer mitgeht, können wir auch uns noch fast ein bisschen tiefer fallen lassen, muss der zweite genau hier in dieses Fenster reinkommen. Kann auch tief mit Arsch raus, zack, hier den Ball kriegen, ja? Und dann was weiterentwickeln. Auf jeden Fall. Wir können mit Pass spielen. Ja. Dann ändert sich nichts, außer dass der noch ein bisschen hier zur Absicherung ist. Dann passt das alles. Ansonsten, wir müssen erstmal schauen, ob sie was ändern. Ansonsten spielt es so weiter. Ja. Ganz trocken. Ihr seht, Ecken ziehen, Ecken ziehen, Ecken ziehen. Ja.
Die letzte Minute bevor dann die zweite Halbzeit beginnt. 56 seconds left. Then we'll start with the second half. Belarus against Austria. 0:2. Die andere geführt und den aktuellen Kurs auf das Halbfinale. Aber da sind auch schon ein paar Minuten überlegt. Jetzt also.
Welcome back to the Arena Leipzig in Germany. The second half about to get underway here between Belarus and Austria. It's Austria that lead at the half. 2 penalty corner goals in the first half, giving that 2-goal advantage. And what a cracking start it was. Goals for the captain there, Vukovic, wearing the number 19 just away to the right of your picture. And also Leginia, the Austrian number 17. Austria to get us underway in the second half then, playing from left to right with that 2-goal cushion. And you'll expect Belarus to come out of the blocks here, and you can see already the press on the Austrian backline. Certainly a bit more pace to the start of this second half. Both sides just sort of floated their way through the first half. Bit of a stalemate down here on the near boards. Chance here to make it 3. They had numbers over. In the end, Austria deciding to run with the ball. And now Belarus down that left-hand flank. Lovely ball. Well, counter-attacks, first of all, from Mika Hayek down one end. And that was Popkova for Belarus, looking dangerous down the left. Yeah, that press much higher in the second half from Belarus. And just pinning Austria a little bit deeper back in their own half. There's an interception. Not much power on the shot though, and it wasn't goal bound. Just watched away from danger by Stiefelmeier. Hasn't had too much to do actually in the Austrian goal. One sort of half save in the first half. Well trapped off those boards. Good awareness there too from Batura. Here she is again. Mika Hayek on this near touchline, number 11, has looked dangerous in that first half. Certainly looks like one of their key players. Here she is now with a bit of space. Couldn't quite take that first touch into the circle and get the shot off, but that was the intention. Into the danger zone now, though. A couple of Austrian sticks around it. Good interception too, well stepped. And brought out of defence by Lenzinger. Nice bit of skill. Julia Bush over there wearing number 11 on that left-hand side, winning the free hit. So goals in that first half from Marta Leginia and also Christine Vukovic. Both coming from penalty corners as well. So Austria, certainly as a tactic, will be looking to try and get a few more penalty corners on the board in this second half. No penalty corners in the first half at all for Belarus. Just going to have to up everything here by about 10% at the moment if they want to clinch that semi-final place. Both sides have sampled what it's like to be in the semis in various tournaments across the globe, whether it be the World Cup itself or the Euro Championships. And both would like to medal here in Leipzig in 2015. Mika Hayek again has her cross intercepted. There was an elbow in the back there as well, right on the shoulder of Katharine Lenzinger. One other result to bring you from the quarterfinals today. Czech Republic beating Australia by 4-3. They're through to the semi-final stages of the tournament. Interception there down the right-hand boards, giving Belarus this chance here. Batura. Just drifting from left to right, makes that bit of space for herself. This is where Austria have to watch their feet. Bit of a scramble on here too. Watched across the baseline. Batura looks to eliminate the Austrian front runner. Mika Hayek back to Batura. Two forwards just away to the left of your picture, working hard inside the circle, making those lead runs out to the wide flanks and peeling back inside looking for deflections. And some of the tackling out there has been first class, stepping into the tackle that time. That to make it 3, earns a penalty corner, came back up off the goalkeeper. Shot came in, came back dangerously, and would you believe it, penalty corner number 3 for Austria. 2 from 2 so far. Can they make it 3 from 3? Here's how it came about. That was the shot in from Julia Bush, and it's the rebound that the umpire gave it for dangerous play. Well, Christine Vukovic has taken her place at the top of the D again, number 19 there. Got the yellow band on because she's the captain. Can she add a second here and a third for Austria? From the top of the D, she does! Easy pickings, that one. 3 from 3 then for Austria. And they're making light work of Belarus. It's a second goal for Christine Vukovic. 1 in the first half and now 1 in the second to add to Marta Leginia's. Austria are coasting here. Well, there's another look at it. Looks much better from that angle, in fact. You can see how she just carved out that half chance. Put it down the keeper's left foot, the weaker of her 2 feet. Straight back down the other end, though. Belarus looking to bounce back. Two big quarterfinals to bring you later this evening as well. 7:30 local time. The defending champions Germany will take on Poland. This to make it 4 for Austria as they look to book their place in the semi-finals. Another one of these stalemates inside the circle this time, so neither side wanting to slip up. And it'll be a bully outside the circle. Good turn and peel. Belarus looking to put together a sequence of moves, and again there, that ball looking to be dragged back onto a foot, but with little success. It's almost like a boxing bout, where both fighters just take a second to pause and breathe. There's a foot there for sure, and Austria can now slightly change the structure of their attack. Two high players, two relatively deep defenders and the goalkeeper. 5 versus 5. Lovely diagonal ball in field. 2-on-2 now. Here's a bit of a chance. Oh, it was a great save in the end from Navitskaya. And Navitskaya making a crucial save there. Lisa Streyer. Lovely leave down the left-hand flank. Now 1-2. This to pull one back, and wide goes the shot. Best sequence of play of the half, though, from Belarus. That's more like it from them. Voloshinta with the chance, but just put it wide. No danger there. Restart for Belarus deep in their own half. This is always the best time to make rolling substitutions, so on come those substitutes now, and the restart underway from Batura, and this is Bahushevic. Batura again. Belarus enjoying the first time pass. But again, look at that low defending from the Austrians. 4 players around there protecting that line to goal. Not too much expression on the faces of the players out there. That was their defender, Katharine Lenzinger. And a timeout called with 10.5 minutes left to play in the second half. It's Belarus 0, Austria 3. So that timeout blown.
Immer wieder verschieben, ja. Und schaut ruhig mal, ob wir nicht vielleicht hier eine pressen können. Ja. Dass wenn der Ball mal, wenn die nur in 2er-Aufbau gehen, ja, dass wir hier früh dran sind. 3er-Aufbau ist noch einfacher, weil sie hier 2 weg haben. Ja. Aber nur tief gepresst, nur in der Zone pressen, nicht weiter oben. Ja, aber, ja. Okay, Mädels. Und ansonsten Kontersituationen, abholen die Bälle, Kontersituationen zu Ende spielen. Täuschen außenrum, im Kreis, einfach auf Tor lupfen.
Just the way he was moving his body there, the coach, you can just see that he wants them to move it to the left-hand side, then bring it back onto their open stick side and push down that left-hand foot. As a defender, that is always going to be your weaker foot to try and protect. Good route one ball. No goalkeeper as well, incidentally, for Belarus now. They've changed tactically and have a kicking back. Taking on those goalkeeper duties. Does, of course, give them the one-man advantage in open play. Mika Hayak gets the ball across the face of D, and even the outstretched Voloshinta, the captain, couldn't get anything on that one. Good effort. There's another look at it from behind the goal. Well, yeah, only a couple of centimetres away from that. There's the drive forward. It's Batura that has taken on the blue jersey. No goalkeeper. There's a chance, and this time it does go in. There's one back. And that's exactly what Belarus needed to do with the one-man advantage. Belarus 1, Austria 3.
Goal for Belarus. 1:3. Der erste Treffer im Viertelfinale. Damit wird es nochmal richtig spannend. Noch gut 9 Minuten.
And if they can keep playing like that, Belarus, then they can definitely get themselves back into this game with 9 minutes to go. Here's a look how it develops. So much room back there with that extra player. Taking the ball down into the right-hand corner, then smashing it far post for the captain, Vola Shintar, to score her first goal of this quarter-final. Important goal that came straight after the timeout. You can see that both sides having to mix things up tactically out there as we bring this second quarter-final to a close. Out here, Austria in no rush to take the ball. Look at that high press again coming from Belarus. There's no way out for the Austrians. And look, bleeding every second of the clock. Well, live in doubt, shovel it out, and that's exactly what Austria are having to do, but it gives possession straight back to Belarus, who again now have 3 players high. Still no goalkeeper as they look to go in search for their second goal. Lovely little 1-2. That was a nice sequence of passes. Here's an open chance, and there's a second. Mika Hayek adding a second for Belarus. It's Belarus 2, Austria 3.
You scored 2-3 for Austria.
Well, Austria are really on the back foot here. Mikhayak adding a second there to add to Shintar's goal. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes here. And timeout called this time by Austria. Here's why. That goal certainly would have contributed to a few nerves in the camp.
Wir dürfen uns nicht zu defensiv orientieren. Ja? Probieren wir, dass wir hier die Bälle. Ja?
No doubt about the finish. What about that?
Wenn wir hier den Abschlag haben. Natürlich Wuki tief. Da
Absolute screamer into the side netting.
Ja, entweder mit zack, einem Ball hier rein, ja, dass wir den sofort antäuschen, nur andocken, sobald der Ball rüberkommt.
Belarus are keen to get on with things here. Just that 1 minute timeout. Austria here trying to break the rhythm of conceding those 2 quick goals back to back. Stiffelmeier will take her place back in goal. There's Shintar, the scorer of Belarus's first goal that got them back into it. Mika Hayek has just had a second. And there is just 1 goal now that separates Belarus and Austria. Here are Austria in the red then, trying to get it out of defence. If they can get it into the circle, then they'll stand a really good chance of scoring with no goalkeeper in between the sticks for Belarus. Some strong defending there at the back though. Again, Austria having to do the legwork back, this time gathering it. And there's still a long way to go in this half. Well, she's having a cracker of a game back there, Rita Batura. Got the blue bib on at the moment, taking charge of those goalkeeping duties. Oh, well left. Good awareness to leave that one. Whistle had gone, and the umpire wanted it taken from exactly where the offence took place. Oh, space here again, on the spin. Well, almost. Belarus are doing everything here in this second half to get back into the game. Well, it is a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Not playing with your goalkeeper, but just look at the other options that it opens up for you as an attacking force. Just no way that Austria can contain the attack when Belarus do come forward. All they're doing at the moment is hacking it off the other end of the pitch and giving possession straight back to Belarus, who again can just start another attack again. They've got numbers forward and that extra player in open play. The danger is if they get caught out on the counter-attack, Austria will just go straight up the other end and score a soft goal. It's a gamble. Let's see if it pays off. Austria at the back there with their goal scorer and captain Christine Vukovic. 2 goals in the game for her so far and 1 for Marta Legina. Austria 3-0 up at one stage before Shintar and Mika Hayak got Belarus back into this game. There's another one of those Route 1 balls that was hopeful. Its target was Lisa Streyer. Still 4 minutes to endure of this for Austria. There's a deflected chance. The follow-up does go in. It's a second for Shintar, and Belarus draw level. It's Belarus 3, Austria 3. What a comeback. Well, with the scores level, Austria there's a look back at the goal. There's just been a pause in play there and a penalty corner awarded in the meantime whilst we look back at Shintar's goal. We'll talk you through that in just a second. But there, Belarus just getting a little bit eager, and they ended up having an extra player on the field and have been penalised for it, and a penalty corner now goes Austria's way. Remember, Austria have scored 3 from 3, and that was a silly mistake from Belarus, having done all the hard work to get their side back in this game. They could very easily see themselves go 4-3 down here. Penalty corner number 4 for Austria. When it goes from bad to worse, here's the incident. See, the keeper is on at the same time as Shintar is coming off, and the Austrian bench knows straight away that that's a penalty corner. And what it means is that now Shintar has to don the goalkeeping gloves and the helmet. It's a bit of a kerfuffle down there, to be honest, as they try and get that bib back on Rita Batura, who had it on moments ago. And she, in fact, will take the goalkeeping duties as she had the blue bib on. No padding though, just the gloves, just the helmet for safety. You've got to back Austria to take their 4th goal here. And with a little under 4 minutes left on the clock, it would be a crucial time to score. Here it is, it's crunch time. This to take the lead. Vukovic looking for her hat-trick. This to make it 4. Shot on target is charged down. Brave running. Oh, what a tackle too. Another penalty corner. Well, what a shame. Thought she did well there to charge it down. Let's have a look at it from our angle above the goal. Into the goalkeeper as it would be. Right into the shin, that's fine. Just trying to see where the corner came for. Not clear from that angle. A change of sides then for the injection. The 5th penalty corner for Austria. So a slight change of angle. This will mix things up a little bit. Vukovic again for a hat-trick. Again charged down. Unbelievable. Now that is brave running from Rita Batura, a standing goalkeeper She wore 2 shots there in a row and has done her country proud. Belarus still in this. Take a look at this, in the blue bib. Just charges that one down. How about that? Off the stick this time. And still she continues to play. And Belarus look like they're going to seal this game without their goalkeeper. They've certainly played their best hockey without her. They've got this extra outfielder and they're taking real advantage of it now, looking to get a first penalty corner for themselves. Counter-attack though, danger. Oh, she's having a game of her life, isn't she, Rita Batura? Drive forward now from Bahasovic. Penalty corner down the other end. What a swinging fortune for Belarus. After braving their defence moments ago, up the other end in the penalty corners, they've earned one of their own down the other end. Up there off Kruger, Austria concede, and Belarus here could win the game if they score. It's a massive if. Here we go then. Top of the D. Oh, it wasn't stopped well. Shot taken up off the line. Oh, what a game. Well, both sides want it. Sniffing out that victory. 3-3 as things stand. There was the charge down. Still they come forward. And this time Austria can pause for a short breath. And Mikhail Hayek has just taken one on the shin. There was the post that she hit, in fact. Thought it might have taken a little deflection on the way through. It's the post that saves Austria on this occasion. And it remains 3-3. In the meantime, Mikhail Hayek, the goal scorer of Belarus' second goal, is just being walked off. No timeouts left, unfortunately, so ignore that at the bottom of your screen. That is an injury to Mikhail Hayek, which could be of some concern should Belarus win this game and go through to the semi-finals. Last play, you've got to say, for Austria. Now Belarus with 20 seconds left to play. An extra outfielder. And space around the back. Well, the clock ticks down. And this one's finished on as even at full time in this quarter-final between Belarus and Austria. It finished Belarus 3, Austria 3. So this one will be going to a penalty shootout, where each side will elect 3 players, and they will have 6 seconds to score their goal. Which 3 players will that be? Well, stick with this one. It's been a humdinger of a match, this one. Belarus 3, Austria 3 in full time. And we go to penalties.
Ich würde sagen, wirklich eine mehr als würdige Entscheidung bei dieser Weltmeisterschaft. Das erste Viertelfinale schon sehr umkämpft mit dem Sieg der Tschechischen Republik. Und nun also gibt es erstmal ein Shootout. Und zwar zwischen Weißrussland und Österreich. Volle Kontakte Musik und dann freuen wir uns auf die erste ganz spannende Entscheidung dieser Welt.
Надо спокойно. Мариша, вытаскивай.
Булик, ты идешь на булик. Булик есть. Что еще?
Я просто, знаете, по какой причине? Что, блин, булик это не мой конек.
Юлька, я думаю, пойду, но честно, мы почти не бросала булик пару раз.
Сколько тебе лет?
Я могу попробовать.
Рита, Света.
Это Кристина, дочь. Юля, иди.
Давай, Юля, спокойно, давай.
Юля, идешь.
Девочки, давайте, мы
Well,
вас
you can
верим.
listen to how much the Belarus girls want to take those penalties in this shootout. We've got a shootout scenario, finished 3-3, and there are the 3 elected players for Austria, who led by 3-0 at one stage in this game, remember. Belarus electing to play without a goalkeeper for a majority of that second half and getting themselves back into the game. Full time it finished 3-3, so we go to a shootout. 2 captains will meet again to decide who goes first. That toss-up happening pitch side as we speak.
Also, liebe Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer, jetzt erleben wir also den ultimativen Spannungsbogen bei einer K.O.-Runde. Es gibt keine Verlängerung im Hockey, sondern direkt.
Just having a look at pitch side and seeing who for Belarus might take these flicks. It looks like it's going to be Kurinskaya, the Belarus number 3. Bahushevich and Papkova. They're the 3 that look most eager to me. 3, 12 and 16. Just looking around in the Austria camp as well. Who's got their stick still in their hand? Well, there's no bigger occasion. Here we go then, shootout time. Stiffelmeier takes her place in goal for Austria. It will be Belarus to go first. Remember, 6 seconds to get the ball into the goal. Belarus then go first. Oh, it should be an easy picking, it is. Walked in the goal in the end by Papkova. That's a good start. Belarus take the lead. Papkova converting this chance. Keeper was completely committed there. Threw herself in 100% and easily beaten. Here's Streja for Austria to level things. Oh, easily rounds the keeper as well and walks it in. Almost using all 6 seconds up. But Austria score their first penalty as well. Not much time to think here, is there? Kurinskaya is next for Belarus. She'll have 6 seconds. This to make it 2-1. Steps up and denied this time by Stiffelmeier. Still 6 seconds on there. There's the hooter. And Belarus denied. Kurinskaya not able to find a way through. And now the Austrian captain steps up. Already scored 2 goals in the quarter-final, Christine Vukovic. And here she is now with her shootout. Spins, rounds the keeper, hits the post. Still active, but there goes the hooter. So on as even after 2. This one's going to go to the wire. Here's a look at it from above. Hits the post just there. The Austrian captain, 1 apiece. This shootout number 3. Belarus to take the lead again. Remember, only 6 seconds to get it past the goalkeeper, and the time has elapsed. So if Austria score this, they will go through to the semi-finals. There's the save from Stiffelmeier. Just there, and then the hooter went. And now Julia Busch will step up for Austria. This for a place in the semis. Flicks it over the keeper and it goes in! Austria have done it! Austria have beaten Belarus in a shootout, and Austria go through to the semi-finals of the Indoor Hockey World Cup. Well, they led the game by 3-0 at one stage. Belarus came back, and we've got to give them credit for that. At full time it finished 3-3, but Austria win it in a shootout, and look at the emotion on the faces there. Stiffelmeier with some important saves, and then the sadness and despair on the faces of the Belarus girls who came so close. Well, you've got to feel for them. They gave 110% to get back into this game, but Austria, the more professional of the two when it came down to the shootout. Tears all round in both camps, both contrasting emotions, but Austria will go through to the semi-finals, and they will face either the host Germany or Poland. Well, Belarus slightly downbeat, as you'd expect, but still able to thank the crowd for coming out here in Leipzig and supporting them in this quarter-final match. The next quarter-final this evening, of course, between the hosts Germany and Poland, and our final quarter-final of the evening is the Netherlands versus Ukraine. Here's a look back at how it was won. A little chip in the end over the goalkeeper from Julia Busch. There it is, bouncing across the line, and it takes Austria into only their second semi-final. It's their first ever World Cup semi-final, having finished 7th in every single other Indoor Hockey World Cup. Austria, well, the worst they can do is 4th. Obviously that means so much to them. They are ranked 4th in the world currently, and they will face either Germany or Poland in tomorrow's semi-final. Hugs all round in the Austria camp, and commiserations to Belarus. They will now go down and play in the classification matches. Came so close in Poznan in 2011, finishing 4th there. Sadly, they can't equal that here in Leipzig in 2015. Austria, though, could they go all the way? We have to stay tuned to find out. Semi-final stage is happening tomorrow, and the finals, of course, on Sunday, right here from the Leipzig Arena.
Ihr dürft in Frankreich zuschauen. Danke für Deutschland gegen Polen. Nochmal Gratulation und herzlichen Dank, Julia Busch! Mann, war die cool. Aber gut, wir hatten auch genau das Richtige gemacht, sprich einfach den Treffer erzielt und damit das Halbfinalticket gelöst für ihre Mannschaft. Und jetzt sind alle die Deutschen wieder dran. Nach diesem Shootout, wir starten in gut 20 Minuten das Viertelfinale Deutschland gegen Polen und freuen uns sehr dann auf ein ewig spannendes Match. Wir sind gespannt, wie das gleich werden wird. Also 2 Viertelfinale haben wir gegen Tschechien und beziehungsweise die Tschechische Republik und Österreich sind die beiden ersten Halbfinalisten bei den Damen. 19:30 Uhr endet das Spiel der deutschen Mannschaft, für alle, die jetzt